high, a higher low? We did. But notice here this red candle. The market closed below the open. And we're going to get into candlestick analysis and show you this. Also, notice that this candle here is what we call a doji pattern. But also, notice that the market stopped making higher highs and it started to do what? Stall. And notice that we started to make lower highs and lower lows. And then we did what? We closed below the open. We closed below prior time periods lows, thus generating a major sell signal in this market. Lo and behold, right here at our confluence of resistance. And that was quite a healthy retracement move to the downside in the Japanese yen. Those are the signals that you really want to watch for. So confluence of pivot points actually helps nails the high. It's kind of interesting. That was the exact high that day. That was the daily R1, 121.16. If you add these values up, you'll find out, and you average out the monthly, the weekly, and the daily numbers. If you average and add those up and average them out, you'll find out that you're pretty close to what? 121.40, the actual high. So looking at pivot point analysis in various time frames can help give you a clue as to potential turning points in the marketplace. Now, we don't know if market's going to come down and how it's going to react to the daily, weekly, and monthly numbers, but I just know if the market starts to test these values, we want to pay close attention. I don't know if the market's going to do what we call a traditional V bottom. A V bottom would be where we'd see the market go straight down and then straight back up. Sometimes the market can come close to those support numbers and then take off, and other times the market can chop around, kind of bottom out, maybe form what we call a rounding bottom, or sometimes we get a cup and saucer pattern where the market will kind of mess around and give us that type of pattern and then take off. Bottom line is that we want to look for clues that the market's bottoming out. More importantly, we're looking for clues and buying signals near support. Remember, buy support, sell resistance. When we get a confluence here of various time frames, it's very important for you to understand that you're setting up and looking for a trading opportunity. Here's a neat idea or aspect in the marketplace. Also during the month of November, we had a confluence of not only daily, weekly, but monthly numbers. The monthly and weekly pivot points, and of course combined with other forms of technical analysis, help determine some really great trade signals in the Forex markets on the euro currency. Notice that the monthly S2 number is 116.90, the weekly S1 number 116.58, and the market nailed in the low for this time period. In fact, it even occurred following month, and we had better numbers and really good signals, such as higher closing highs, as we get into later in this course, for trading opportunities to the upside. Now, let's say you weren't really all that keen on buying the euro currency near the monthly or weekly support numbers. I'll tell you what and how this information can really help you as well. At least you're not going to get online and get scared and act on emotion and start selling in the hole. And selling in the hole means after the market's had a major price decline. And let's face it, if the market went from approximately 121.70 all the way back down in a little less than 4 weeks to 116.50 level, well, that's a tremendous move in a very short period of time. You may think that you're missing an opportunity and think that you should go short. But if you had the monthly and weekly numbers in front of you, you'd say to yourself, whoa, we have a confluence, we have a lineup or coinciding numbers near this area. I don't think I want to go short here. Let's just stand back and wait to see what happens in the marketplace. So it's not only sometimes using this information to act on a trading opportunity, it's also being able to use this information to know when not to put a trade on and which side of the market to stay on. So by using the pivot point analysis and by using confluence of various time frames, you will at least be armed with better information so that you can make better trading decisions on.